How you doing? Paul and Chris from The Wakes here, and Paul from 45 Aside Recording Studios. We're just here to talk about a wee bit about our new album and a selection of the songs that are going to be on the new album. So we're going to give a bit of background stuff on them, and a bit about the music and also a bit about the production, all the exciting stuff. So I hope you enjoy the next few minutes. So the first song we're going to talk about is Within These Towns, and it's really just it's a song about the post-industrial Britain and how towns were sort of decimated by the loss of industry throughout the UK. So it's a kind of straight up song. It's the first song I think that we wrote we were playing for the album really, and it was kind of written on the back of a bookie slip, and just kind of I think it came out quite naturally. There wasn't too much overthinking about it because the situation was quite pertinent. So that was our first song. It's a pretty straight up song within these towns, and really that's what we're looking at here, the situation of UK mass-wide unemployment.
And the generation who fought to work have died and got away from within these towns. Within these towns, we are born to die, to live our lives, to fight within these.
So the next song up is Rise, and this is just I wanted to write something that was going to be a different theme on something that had been done before, the kind of just a different style and a different approach to writing about subject matter that seemed familiar to people for the past 100 years or so in terms of what was already out there.
It's in a kind of punk ska style, and I think it very much draws influence from us touring about Europe and lots of different bands that we've played with, different festivals and stuff. So it's definitely a kind of high energy piece.
We just tried to approach it with like going for the energy of the song, bit of a live feel, and just really putting across the story.
Down a corner street we march to the misty dawn. The building shakes, my love, hope carries on. Now the media dehumanize, victimize and criticize, fill up columns.
The next song we'll talk about is No Human is Illegal, and musically in the song to do with the kind of topic of refugees and people, mass migration moving throughout the world, and musically we wanted to have all the parts moving, so if you listen to the guitar part, the bass, whistle, everything's constantly moving, all the different parts, so kind of all the time.
I'd been writing songs about immigration, the Cinderella story, or From the Gutter to the White House, and really it was looking at the past, but currently in this album I wanted to talk about stuff that's going on at the moment, and we're living in one of the biggest sort of refugee crises of humanity, and I think it was really important to be able to comment on what's kind of happening just now and be able to make that point that that's how we feel, that no human is illegal.
Before that old bullshit just don't cut it anymore. You gotta open up your heart. You gotta open up your heart. My future and my fate, but repentance is such a great invention. I wish I'd mentioned it to Peter at the gates.
On Freighter of the Dead, we were just going for something that was just a bit mental, and just lots and lots of lead instruments playing different parts, counter melodies, keeping the pirate theme up with some sound effects and stuff at the start. We recorded some gate out the back of where the studio is, and used that throughout, and just tried to make the song really fun.
It's just daft fun, really, and that song's just kind of, there's no history behind it or anything like that. It's just, let's tell a mad story and just go a bit mental, and it's good for jumping about too.
I enjoyed slamming the gate shut.
Night goes past and the war machines roll on. And this is a holy land, the place where people flocked to hear a message of peace from a God-made man. You don't need religion, you just need to be human to understand.
The song Holy Land sort of deals with the situation that's going on in the Holy Land at this moment in time. We're seeing something like this live on our television, Twitter and Facebook feeds, the sort of stuff that's been happening over there, and it's so sad, and I wanted to make a song about this place that was once the path that Jesus walked and preached the message of peace, is now such a war zone throughout, and that's really a lot of the lines from that song come from actual news reports. So it's just, that was the kind of thing I wanted to do with Holy Land.
I think musically in the track it really pushes the band in terms of like everybody's performance, whether it be Paul's falsetto at the start, we had the introduction of piano coming through, really prominent piano parts, lots of effects pedals coming through, so in terms of it really pushed the band's kind of boundaries.
I think with the amount of nice folky melodies going over quite heavy guitar and drums, like pretty rocking, just really tried to force like an emotive sort of thing with it being so big, with, you know, beautiful whistle and a nice fast moving mandolin, just quite intense.
Venceremos at the end, we just want to have that sort of the album end on a note of positivity, that you know, we still have the chance to triumph and humanity can still rise, the good in humanity can still rise. So it's kind of what I wanted to do with the theme of that, the last track, and also kind of our other albums are always ended up on keeping the listener thinking about the rest of the album, and this I think works again with the end of Venceremos, but that's the motive that still humanity can still overcome.
Big anthemic rock kind of chorus, and sort of looking for everybody to sing along.
When we started it out, we were sort of referencing really big fuzzy rock songs by Manchester Orchestra, Royal Blood, and like to have that drive with the flugelhorn and the sort of men's choir over it, I just feel that we achieved something unique.
You can try to kill the dreamer, but the dream never dies. In the darkest hour, there's a light that still shines. We will never give up till we won this fight.
So I'd just like to say thanks very much, and we hope that you enjoy a wee talk there, and I hope that you enjoy the album when it comes out. Chris got a few thanks to say to people as well.
First one's to Paul McInally, 45 Aside Studios, for his fantastic work he done in the album, mixing, engineering, everything, guys, fantastic. Well done to all the musicians, and thanks to them for coming to play, grace us with their talents on the album. There's too many to mention, but thanks guys.
So until we see you, all the best. Take care.
I am a warrior, and the truth